tryna pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
Welcome your Los Angeles Dodgers.
And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And that's through there for a strike. And this one is off and a runner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Ground ball left side. Handles, throws to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's Dave Martinez lined up for the Nationals. Singy, we're looking at a young lineup here. Not much experience, but they're going to bring a lot of energy to the field.
Yeah, and that's just it, Boog. We expect this lineup to play hard no matter what. They are an exciting group to watch.
Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends her packing.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
James Wood stands in here, takes ball one low. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Come on, showtime.
Grounds one to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy on the hill here today. Mackenzie Gore. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Mookie Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Just missed. Just missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it. And it went a long way.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Young. And out number 1 on the grab. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
And no swing, says James Kingsley. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. High fly ball down the left field line. And that is a foul ball. Up and in, and the count is even, 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Wood makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Batting fourth, left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, over to Lowe. And that is that. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Breaking down the young and what I owed them. Trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded. Off the mold, break the cycle of who likes you and what you might do if you.
New inning getting started. And now up for Washington, Nathaniel Lowe. Ohtani back to work. And ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
The designated hitter.
And now the
Josh
switch
Bell.
hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And a foul ball. And now it's even up.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Lowe gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's strike 2. Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there.
Batting 6th, second baseman Luis Garcia.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, one away. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that
one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nationals lead 1. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
That one is absolutely belted. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. And they add a run. It's 2-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. flushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Ball one there. Next offering is fouled back. Just missed.
Two balls.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Outside low, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Man at first, nobody out. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Just missed. Nobody out, runner at first. And that is out of play. In the air, center field. Young makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 8th, designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Ball one to Taylor. And that's a little high. Line drive and foul ball. And a 2-1 on the way. And that one missing low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Young sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Now 1-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one way inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Muncy, the lead runner, out at second. Taylor on at first with 2 down. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. The rare K for Mookie. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We played two full. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Top half of the third inning. Down the third baseman, Jose Tena. Tena goes 5 feet 11 inches, 195 pounds. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. 0-1.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
That clips a corner. On the ground. Bats up with it. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jacob Young.
So up next, Jacob Young. First pitch misses.
1-0. Aye.
And that's too high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 3.
1 strike.
There's a strike.
3-2.
One down, base is empty. Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. 0 for 1 so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Oh, 0-2 now. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
So digging in, Dylan Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball is outside. And delivers outside.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And the sweeper misses. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch
Now
walk,
batting,
and
left fielder,
guy at the plate
James
was not going to help
Wood.
him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
James Wood now at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
That's
1-1.
inside. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So the Nats leave a pair, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Chavez
Leading
Ravine,
off for
bottom
the
of the
Dodgers.
inning. Here's a switch hitter,
Center
Tommy
fielder,
Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Another 0-2 count
ball,
right here.
2 strikes.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next
Whoa,
offering
that's
down
down.
in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it. On to first.
Got him.
One away on the strikeout.
Now
Well, you
batting,
rarely
the
ever
first
see 3
baseman,
curveballs in a
Freddie
row because
Freeman.
that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. There's a strike. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Just missed. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at Dodger
Leading off for
Stadium,
the
John
Nationals,
Sciambi with Chris
first
Singleton,
baseman,
and set to
Nathaniel
lead
Lowe.
off the 4th, Nathaniel Lowe. Swing and a ball popped up. Rojas. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Josh
Here's
Bell.
Josh Bell. And that's
Counts 1-0.
downstairs. And it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Corrals it, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Max Muncy. He reached out a walk his first time. There's the strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball. 1 ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajas. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
Here comes Chris Taylor. Walked his first time.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers threatening. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Smith at third. Muncy at second with 2 gone. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2 outs. Line drive, and this might be trouble. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 4-0. A 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that.
0-1.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's the strike.
0-2 is the count.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes. That's a ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in L.A., ready now for the 5th inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Ohtani back to work. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Ohtani. Jose Tena digs in now. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Jacob Young, the next to hit.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And it's 1-1.
Two balls, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Just off the inside edge. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. strikeout number 8. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing.
Now pitching for Washington.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Lucas
Number
Sims.
39.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Center fielder, Tommy Edman.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Freeman up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low.
Aye.
That one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's outside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering is outside. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side of the 5th. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 4-0. Top of the 6th inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Leading off for Washington, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Grove also throwing. Hit in the air, center field. Edman sizing this one up. Nabs it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Nationals, right fielder Dylan
Cruz digging in for the Nationals. He is struck out and he is walked. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, one away, and we're the top half of the sixth.
Ball 2.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. That's to third, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Fastball pretty much middle,
and
that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
One out, runner at second. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Cruz over at second, one down. Out to center. Edman going after it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Edman sizes this one up, and that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 68. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Catcher Will Smith.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering is fouled back. Yeah, that's a little bit high. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Way
2
high.
balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Max Muncy at the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Zach Brixey preparing to come on if needed. Number 62 also getting ready. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-2. Upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Paz measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Swing and a foul out of play. Center field. Young settles under this one, and there's 2 away. Here comes Chris Taylor. A strikeout and a walk.
Hitter, Chris Taylor.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. There's a strike. Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Two outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Squeezes it, and that ends the inning. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're in front 4-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Alex Vesia.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Josh Bell at the plate now. The Nationals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Luis Garcia. Fastball is outside.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Bell at second with nobody out. And that is cut on and missed. And 1-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now 2-1. And downstairs. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
And here is Keibert Ruiz. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Off balance feed, there's one. And a run scores on the double play.
Now batting
first and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Two down, base is empty. Next to hit for the Nats, Jose Tena. Just off the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nats 1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new
Nationals.
pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
66.
7th. Zach Grixey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
This one in the air. Garcia. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie now. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. First offering in the dirt. And a strike on the outside edge. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now here is Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. And misses inside. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The count 2-1. Fouled off to the right.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That misses. Full count now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Freeman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Betts off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for LA, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Blake Trinan. So digging in, Jacob Young, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Just misses with that one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Scott, a left-hander, also throwing. Lifted in the air, out to left. Hernandez makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Abrams stands in now and watches strike one. And that misses. 1-1. The Nats trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 2 away now.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nationals go quietly, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Number 62.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.